In a small town where whispers of ghost stories filled the air, stood a dilapidated pizzeria named Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Abandoned for years, it was now the talk of urban legends. The bravest teenagers dared each other to spend a night there, but very few managed to stay past midnight. Among them was Claire, a thrill seeker and an aspiring paranormal investigator. She gathered her gear, a flashlight, a camera, and a notebook, and decided to document any supernatural occurrences. As she stepped through the creaky entrance, dust floated like spirits disturbed by her presence. The familiar aroma of old pizza and stale soda still clung to the atmosphere, mingling with the scent of decay. Claire activated her camera and began her exploration. Her flashlight beam danced over the dusty surfaces, revealing flickering animatronics in the shadows. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy stood frozen in eerie poses, their eyes seeming to follow her every move. The first hour passed uneventfully, though the building's strange noises kept Claire on edge. She noted every creak and groan in her notebook, the excitement mingling with moments of fear. Just as she began to believe the hauntings were mere fabrications, a faint melody filled the air, the tune of the music box playing from the shadows. She followed the haunting melody to a small room where she found a lone animatronic, the puppet, swaying to the tune with lifeless eyes. Just as Claire turned to leave, the lights flickered and her camera sparked wildly. When the lights came back, the puppet was no longer there. Panic surged through her veins as heavy footsteps echoed behind her. Spinning around, she caught a glimpse of Bonnie moving toward her, its animatronic mouth opening and closing as if trying to speak. She took off, sprinting through the narrow hallways with Bonnie on her heels. Reaching what seemed to be a dead end, she desperately glanced around for an escape. On a sudden impulse, Claire ducked into a hidden vent, crawling through the cramped, dark space, hoping it would lead to safety. Emerging into a storage room filled with broken animatronic parts, she breathed a sigh of relief, but it was short-lived. The dismembered parts began to twitch, slowly coming to life. Realizing she was surrounded, Claire grabbed a metal rod, ready to defend herself. In a moment of sheer willpower, she struck at the animatronic parts, each blow filled with the desperation to survive. Finally bursting through the exit, she fled into the safety of the night, the echoes of animatronic chaos fading behind her. Outside, Claire's heart pounded as she glanced back at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The night had confirmed the legends, but her footage would tell the world. She promised herself to never return, yet a part of her couldn't shake the feeling that she had only just begun to unravel the mystery of the haunted pizzeria.